So like I was saying, you see that since the daily time frame that give an imbalance around this level, so we need to wait for a daily time frame to give a market structure shift. And the daily time frame give a market structure shift. Here's a market structure shift. You see, price break. Here's a last higher low that's supposed to give a higher high. The price fail to give a higher high. Though price sweep liquidity around here give inverse set and shoulders. Those who bought around this level to hold price to give a new high and price did not. Instead, price respected by this other block. Then give a market structure shift. So we'll be waiting for price to sell now at this other block. You see, the fact that I have a market structure shift with that graph of liquidity, we'll be waiting for price now to sweep liquidity around this other, where is the other block level. Then see what price did. Price was see what price was say ranging at this level, giving this fake resistance level for those who sold around this level. See, all those who sold around this resistance level, they will stop out. So in order to have a good sell for this market, we will need to wait to see price to give a market structure shift. And what I'm already seeing here, price can come and give something like a head and shoulder pattern, because here's the head, here's the right shoulder, here's the left shoulder, and here's the head, and we can see a right shoulder that will push price to the downside like this. Then we will have a market structure shift there. Price can pull back, give now our pattern around this level, and you start seeing price moving in a series of lower lows and lower highs to this downside. So here is our target. When price push at this level, it gives a break of structure. Then when price break this level, no, we'll be coming down to this other this level here to take out this new lower low. Yes, our lower low. You see, the external trend is bearish. You understand? You see, here's the external, here's a lower low, here's a lower high. Then here's a market structure shift, here's a lower low, here's a lower high. So price want to form a new lower high here on the daily time frame that will push to come and break this demand level here to give a new lower low. It will take time. Why? Because it's the daily time frame that is responsible for the change of character, and the daily time frame that is moving the market. So you only have to wait for the daily time frame to give us the direction, and we'll be looking for our 4 hours, and the 4 hours will give us our pattern and candlestick confirmation. We cannot be expecting the market here and go to the 15-minute time frame or the 30-minute time frame to look for confirmation. You see, yes, a fake market structure shift. You see, if you are going to the 15-minute time frame, there's so much noise around this level. Yes, a market structure shift, and yes, another block that was supposed to be selling here. And you see, this is long run session. Those who saw around this level were taken out. You can see, though here is not a really good confirmation for me when I want to say. Those who hold the trade around here, those who did swing, you understand? Price only push how many pips? Yes, about 50 pips. That's a good amount of people that price pushed to the downside. You see, price did like it gave a market structure shift and comes to give a new lower high around this level, a new lower high around this level for people to come and sell. You see, the price is really pushing, giving fake, coming to the resistance level and not still respecting. You see, now that price are giving a break of structure around this level. Now we see that the internal structure is still bearish, it's still bullish. So we'll be waiting for price. If price opens tomorrow, if price pulls back like this and give a new lower hole, pull back, then give our pattern around here, candlestick confirmation, then we'll be looking out for a sale. Or price can still come right to this level. You see this other block here, price can still come right to this other block zone. If price do not do this, market structure shifts, and go to 1 hour so you can see very well. If price do not do this, give a market the 1 hour market structure shift, pull back to complete this head and shoulders pattern I'm saying, then no price can come right at this other block here. You understand? If we draw a Fibonacci level from this point to this point, you can see here's a 6.18 level. That's why I say there's an other block around this level that price can likely come. Because why? Price has also given us a break of structure, a break of this resistance level. So we will not go against the trend. We will not be buying here. You understand? You need to trade along with the trend. So in order to take good trade. You need to trade along with the trend, because when you start buying here and you start losing, that will really disturb your psychology, and you can go and be over trading, whereas the real move is still to come. So we'll patiently wait for price to do this. You understand? Here's what I'm expecting for price to do. Then I will update you guys about the sale. So we'll go now to gold. Here's gold. When we check gold on the weekly time frame, gold is still bullish on the weekly time frame, because why? We have a weekly break of structure. Here's a weekly break of structure. Price give another double break. Reason why gold is coming to swing liquidity around this level, because price give a weekly break of we can see a breaker block. A breaker block is when we have two break of structure without price sweeping liquidity. That is why you see gold is pushing, gold is coming to sweep liquidity back at this level. So gold is still bullish, but the internal structure for gold is still bearish. So we'll not be looking for a buy yet. You can see we'll not be looking for a buy yet. Do price pulls back at this level? See, price pulled back here, sweep all this liquidity here, but did not still buy to the upside. You see around this level, though you make a double bottom, do not still buy at this bottom. The double bottom do not hold, because why? There is an imbalance around this level. So if price would have come around this demand level, it's a good demand level, level where everybody was expecting a buy. Then if price would have come here, push back, give a market structure shift, then pull back to any of the demand level or other block, give a pattern and confirmation, then gold would have pushed back to the upside. But you see, gold gave a pattern, then did not grab liquidity, instead pulled back and respected this other block. You understand? And respected this other block around this level. Then you see this here's a market structure shift. The pullback also give a market structure shift around this level, and here's another block. You see? So now, then when price comes to that other block, the further price is coming with an internal structural shift to the upside. The fact that price comes with an internal structural shift to the upside, in order to look for a sale, we need to wait for a market structural shift, and price did the exact thing. You see? So last week I was looking only for sale, because I saw this setup. Yes, the price gave a market structure shift around level, did not grab liquidity, market structure shift around this level, break of structure. I recently said when you have a two breaker block without price giving liquidity, without price grabbing liquidity, price will obviously come to another block level. So you see gold give a break of structure around this level. Yes, another block. You see price gold push back to this other block here. That is our other block here. Price push back to the other block here. So now price now has pushed now to break this level. Here's a break of structure. Here's a break of structure. You understand? So we are still looking only for sales on gold. Where you go to the 4 hours time frame, you see the lower lows keeps breaking. This support levels keep breaking. Here's a market structure. So here's a break. Here's a break. Here's another break. So now here's another block. Like I told you guys, it's a market structure shift. Price give a market structure shift around here. I was expecting a pattern around this level, so push to that. Price did not. Price give a double break, and even here's a third time. Here's a break. Here's a break. Here's a break. That is why price is coming to the other block, to this other block level. So now we don't just look for a sell around this level. What we need to wait now for a change of character. Why? Because there's an imbalance around this level. You understand? When price give an imbalance without a market structure shift, price will not go to the direction. You understand? But once there's an imbalance around, you see this imbalance. If price will not give a market structure shift, then I'll be targeting this level to buy. So price can eventually come and feel this inverse head and shoulder pattern. Then price push up to the upside. So, but now we'll be looking only for the sell, because why? This last higher low. This higher low that gave a break, that led to this break of structure, is still open. You see this level, this last higher low that led to a break of structure. Here's the last, the lower high that led to this break of structure is still open. So wait now for price to give a market structure shift around this other block level, because there is a breaker block here, and price did not grab the liquidity. That is why price is coming to this upside. So I will update you guys on gold. You understand? I'll update you guys on gold. If price comes like this, give a market structure. If price comes like this, break this level, price break that level, give our pattern around here, then we'll be looking for a sell. You understand? The price comes around that level. If price do this, then we'll be looking for a sell. You understand? And price can still come here, grab liquidity, or price can still come here, grab liquidity, pull back, and if you don't see a pattern, and still buy around this level, because why? There is an order block and the internal structure is still bullish. You understand? Though the internal structure is still bullish, so we'll just wait for what Monday will do. So when price we will not trade London session, we'll be looking out for opportunities during the New York session, or we'll be looking at opportunities on Tuesday. So these guys are good. Then we'll go to Bitcoin. You see, here's the analysis, and I really predicted the market, and it did exactly. You see, here was a break of structure. Came to this order block here, but the fact that price was coming with a series of price get an imbalance and a series of higher highs and higher lows to this order block, I said, okay, I'll wait for a market structure shift before you look for order confirmation. Price came now, give a market structure shift, did not grab liquidity, give a breaker block, did not grab liquidity. So I targeted this order block here. You see, this order block, and price pushed back to this level. And the fact that price gave an imbalance around here, we could not say around this level. Because why? Price give an imbalance around here. That's it. You can see it's a internal market structural shift. So we needed to wait for another market structural shift or a pattern before we go to the downside. That is why those who sold around this level, you saw this level, those who sold around this level were sticking out. You understand? When price came here like this, I did not take a trade around this level because I knew that, and I was also scared because this is not a confirmation I usually take, because there was still liquidity around the level because of this imbalance. You understand? Then price now came now, give a pattern, a double bottom around here, and you can see there's a manipulation around here. If price did not come and respect it at the level, but you know people said that sold at this level, so price remove all those orders that were up here, then price pushed to the downside. So now BTC is still bullish, Bitcoin is still bullish. We don't need to be looking for a buy around Bitcoin, just look for only sell opportunity. You can see here's a break of structure, order block respected, market structure shape. We need to wait for a pattern for price BTC to go to the downside. But when you check on the weekly time frame, BTC is overall bullish. Why? I can say in some few months, in about, let me say, 3 months time before, or 2 months time, that this bullish trend can really start going to the upside, because it's a weekly market structure shift here. Here's a weekly time frame. You understand? Price needs to come and grab liquidity right below this level. Then now when we have a daily change of character before we can start going now to the upside. So that is all for today. I will do another one on USD Chef. When you check on USD Chef, you see the same thing. You understand? But USD Chef is bearish. You see, break of structure, order blocks stay open. The final price is coming at a series of higher highs and higher lows. Market structure shift. But you see, here's a market structure shift. Price grab liquidity. Here is not really a really grab of liquidity right here. So price now push to the downside. Could not give a new lower low. Price giving a double bottom around this level. And here is a market structure shift. You see, here's a double bottom, fails to give a new. There are signs that the buyers are already coming in. Why? Price failed to give a new lower low. Price give a market structure shift around this level. That's the first indication that buyers are in the market. Here's a higher low. So we're waiting for price to give a new higher high around this level. Here's a 6.18 level. You understand? But the fact that it's on the daily time frame, we'll go on the 4 hours time frame, you can see the price come back, grab liquidity. So we need to see a pattern that will push price now to this upside. So we're looking only for buy for USD Chef. That is it. So that is all for today, guys.